beautiful people. What's up? If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Nims, and I hope you'll stick around by hitting that subscribe button down below. So I feel the need to add a huge disclaimer on here for you guys. This video is going to be a bit different from most clothing DIYs that you see on YouTube, especially those that involve sewing. The purpose of this video, I feel the need, I'm going to be trying to cater for those guys who absolutely love doing DIYs. Like, you love revamping old clothes into something new, but every time you watch a video on YouTube it involves sewing and you're just like, that is cute, but nah, I cannot sew to save my life. So you just end up giving up on that particular DIY and never actually giving it a chance, because you can sew to save your life. So this this video is meant for you guys. Number two, it's meant for anyone who has basic sewing skills, but the problem is you have no access to a sewing machine to actually do the sewing yourself, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm going to cater for these two very different groups of people that cannot sew and others who can sew but don't really have access to a sewing machine to do the sewing. And if you want to see what I mean, then I highly recommend you keep watching the video, because you'll see what I mean as the video progresses. So be sure to stick around for the entire video all the way to the very end. So yeah, with that said, let's just get to the actual DIY part. Yeah, so catch you on that side. So let me start off by showing you guys the sweater, like a full view of the sweater. Then we can go ahead and start the DIY. Before any adjustments, this is what the sweater looks like. So it's a pretty basic sweater. Like I said, it's ribbed. I'm not the original owner of this sweater. It belonged to my friend Linda. So hey girl, what's up? Yeah, she's the original owner of this sweater. She left it at my place ages ago, and I've worn it a couple of times, but now it's just a bit too loose, especially on the sides. As you can see, there's a lot of extra whatever fabric on the sides, which we're going to use to our advantage. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. Let me just turn around for you guys. Let's start the video and see if we can turn this sweater into something a little bit more popping, a little bit more 2018. Yes. Okay guys, so here is the sweater. I've gone ahead and laid it flat on the floor because I feel this will give me a better, I don't know, a better angle. Like, I can see it much better and I will not make any errors when cutting. So yeah, I've said a little prayer before this because I've never done this before, so obviously I'm a bit nervous. But anyways, let's just get into it. So step one is we're going to start by creating the off-shoulder neckline. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the sweater. So we're going to start on this end right here, and we're going to cut across in a straight line all the way to the other shoulder. So that's going to be a straight line, and we cut across, and then we're going to get rid of this upper neckline part. As you've seen in the previous clip, I laid the sweater flat on the floor. So yeah, I basically just marked out where I want to cut. So that's the line I'm going to use as my guideline. So the other key place that I've marked out is on how long I want the top to be. So what I've done is I've marked it out right here. Why I feel this is a decent length. This is something that I will wear on an everyday basis. So that's what I'm going for, something that I'm actually going to be comfortable in, not just something that's cute and not practical, because I'm not a crop top kind of girl, unfortunately. I'm just too shy to be walking around in crop tops. So yeah, this is how long my whatever will be, my off shoulder will be. Guys, let me walk you guys through what is going to happen, like the step-by-step sewing process. So number one is going to be taking in the sides of this top, because like I've already mentioned, it's too big. And so what we're going to start with is we're going to take in the sides by about 2 inches on each side. I want something that's going to be body fitting. The next thing we're going to work on is the sleeves. I want the sleeves to sit at the same level as the neckline of the top. I don't want them to be this low. Yeah, I don't want this. What I'm going for is something like this. I really hope I'm making sense. We're going to take in the sleeves of the top right here. You must be confused, like why is there a vlog bit to a sewing tutorial? Well, remember that disclaimer I added towards the beginning of the video? Well, this is why. This is why we had a disclaimer, and I'm going to explain it all to you guys in a bit, but first let's get going. Let me fill you guys in on what's currently happening. So there's going to be one loophole in all my future DIYs. Though I don't really know if I can call them DIYs, because DIY does stand for do it yourself, and I'm not necessarily doing everything myself. So anyway, moving on. So like I said, there's going to be one loophole in all my DIYs, that being the fact that I'm going to have a tailor helping me with all the sewing. Sorry for the noise, oh my god. Anyway, so I'm going to have a tailor helping me with all the sewing. So what usually happens is I come up with the idea of what I want to happen to that particular item, and I take it to my tailor. So my biggest tip for you guys is get a tailor that understands you're crazy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys with me. We're here. He started by detaching the sleeves so that he could go ahead and work on resizing the top, the body of the off-shoulder top, because like I mentioned, it's a bit too big. We're now going to reattach the sleeves onto the resized body of the off-shoulder top. So the next step is we're going to use the scrap, basically the leftover fabric is what we're going to use to create a ruffle detail at the top of the sleeve of the shoulder top. And this is what the neckline looks like so far. So the very last thing we're going to do is we're going to create a lettuce hem all around the raw edges of this top. So starting with the very top, and then we're going to do the bottom of the top. How you achieve a lettuce hem is by basically just pulling on the fabric as you sew. You're going to sew using a zigzag stitch. Yes, so that's pretty much it. Creating this off shoulder top. I want to apologize if there are some steps I didn't really explain like in depth. If there's any step that you didn't understand, I apologize. Also my apologies if the video is a bit too long. I promise to make the next one more detailed and shorter. I really hope you guys learned how to make one. My top tip for anyone who wants to work with a tailor, like if you're like me, you can't like sew yourself, you can still bring these clothes to life. All you need to do is get a good tailor, a tailor that knows what they're doing. Find someone who understands your crazy, someone who will understand all your crazy ideas, because like I've mentioned before, I've worked with a few tailors and they didn't really understand me. They didn't do what I told them to do. But I finally found two that actually get me, so thank God. So I really hope you guys find yourselves a really good tailor. If you do, be sure to let me know. And if you'd love to see more tutorials, then give this a big thumbs up. Catch you guys on my next one.